breaking news, turn your TV on. Another ceasefire crumbling, another deal gone wrong. The tickers say peace talks, but the missiles say different. When the smoke clear up, who really giving the orders? Listen. Yeah. It's May 28, late night. Nobody sleeping in Kuwait. U.S. intercepted drones around the strait. 4 kamikaze birds shot down near Hormuz Gate. Then CENTCOM struck. Bandar Abbas said it can't wait. Called it defensive measure, calibrated precision. But Tehran heard it different, made a different decision. IRGC loaded up a Faith 110 missile, fired it out Salem. The situation critical. Kuwait defense intercepted it midair. That's true. But the debris still landed still. Tore the flight line through. 5 Americans down. 2 Reaper drones gone cold. $60 million burning. That's the story being told. Now everybody pointing fingers, everybody claiming right. Both sides saying ceasefire, both sides trading strikes at night. You call it self-defense, they call it violation. Welcome to the loop, welcome to the demonstration. Fake peace on paper, real fire in the sky. Negotiators drafting deals while the missiles fly by. Nobody asked Oman, but Trump said blow them up. Then the press moved on, poured another coffee cup. Media spinning left, media spinning right. Meanwhile, Salem burning through the night. 60 million gone in smoke, 5 men hit by debris. And the headline said ceasefire. Yeah, what ceasefire do you see? Now let's talk about Oman, cause the media went quiet. The president of the United States told the country he'd ignited. Said Oman will behave just like everybody else, so we'll have to blow them up. Yes, he said that himself. Oman is a mediator, neutral ground for talks. But threatening neutral parties is how diplomacy walks. Then Bessent threatened sanctions same morning, same day. 2 officials threatened this thing country 2 different ways. Oil jumped 3%, Brent and crude both climbing. The market moving fast, almost like somebody timing. Traders watching headlines, algorithms on alert. Every missile fire got a portfolio getting hurt. So who benefits when the ceasefire keeps on breaking? Who's holding energy futures while the region keeps shaking? I'm not saying nothing, I'm just asking the question, cause the facts are on the table and they pointing in the direction. Fake peace on paper, real fire in the sky. Negotiators drafting deals while the missiles fly by. Nobody asked Oman, but Trump said blow them up. Then the press moved on, poured another coffee cup. Media spinning left, media spinning right. Meanwhile, Salem burning through the night. 60 million gone in smoke, 5 men hit by debris. And the headline said ceasefire. Yeah, what ceasefire do you see? 14 Americans dead in Operation Epic Fury. 409 wounded, nobody sitting on a jury. The war started February, still no ending in the frame. But the stock market recovered and the talking heads remain. CNN say ceasefire still technically in place. NBC say both sides still negotiating in good faith. But the Reaper drones are rubble on the Kuwaiti runway. And 5 soldiers got hit by debris on a Thursday. You call that a ceasefire, I call that a management of optics. Facts on the ground, don't match the language from the topics. Every channel got an angle, every angle got a sponsor. Every sponsor got an interest, every interest got an answer. The Lego bricks are watching cause the humans can't agree on whether peace means no more shooting or just shooting carefully. For a second, cause people keep asking why the Lego channel covers war. The answer is simple. When the real news becomes theater, sometimes a plastic brick tells the truth better than a pressed suit. So pay attention. Yeah, nobody put a microphone in front of the 5 that got hit. Nobody ran a segment on the contractors caught in it. They was working on a base in Kuwait, regular rotation. Didn't sign up for a proxy war inside a ceasefire situation. The Reaper drones, they service 30 million each. Now sitting in the scrapyard, far beyond repair or reach. $60 million gone before the morning coffee brewed. While the architects of policy set comfortable and renewed. 14 total deaths since Epic Fury started rolling. 400 now with injuries and the number keeps on growing. But the press conference language stays precise and stays contained. Calibrated and defensive and the ceasefire is maintained. You tell that to the soldier wrapping bandages at dawn. You tell that to the family of the 14 that are gone. The language of the briefing room don't match the tarmac floor. That's the gap between the headline and the actual cost of war. Crew jumped 3% the morning of the strike. Algorithms already moved before the sun came up that night. Energy fueled just spike. The traders all positioned while the smoke was still rising from the Bandar Abbas mission. Now I'm not an economist, I'm just a Lego journalist. But when the timing keeps on matching, then the pattern is hard to dismiss. Trade of Hormuz handles 20% of global oil flow. Every missile near that waterway got somewhere it sends the dough. Treasury sanctioned the Persian Gulf Strait Authority. Wednesday then Thursday morning you instruct the drone side, almost like a relay. Bessent threatened Oman with financial consequences. Trump threatened to blow them up with military offenses. 2 threats in one day against the country brokering peace. Tell me where the logic lives in that, tell me where it ceased. Because a neutral mediator with a gun to their head can't exactly facilitate the deal that stops the dead.
Turn on channel 1.
They say Iran provoked the whole thing.
Turn on channel 2.
They say Trump lit the match in the beginning.
Turn on channel 3.
They got an expert with a tie explaining why the ceasefire works despite the people that die. Every network got a narrative before the facts arrive. Every fact gets filtered through the story to survive. The algorithm rewards the panic and the heat. So more the region burns, the better numbers for the feed. Social media showing clips of interceptors in the sky. Beautiful explosion, 40,000 likes, goodbye. Nobody showing the flight line after the debris fell. Nobody counting drones in pieces. Nobody got that cell. The information ecosystem runs on outrage and on speed. And the complicated truth don't grow the necessary seeds. So the Lego animation fills the gap the cameras miss, breaking down the sequence so the audience don't dismiss the ceasefire. The ceasefire. The ceasefire paper sits in Islamabad, waiting for a pin. The missiles keep on flying, the negotiators meet again. Oman, sitting there has got two superpowers at the door. One with financial pressure and one promising them more. Iran says the mine networks come down in 30 days. America says the blockade lifts if Tehran complies and pays. Meanwhile, Salem rebuilds its shattered flight line quiet, while the world debates the optics of who really started the riot. The Lego bricks don't pick a side, the Lego bricks just build. They stack the facts together till the picture is fulfilled. And when the camera pulls back wide and you see the whole terrain, the ceasefire and the missiles and the oil in the campaign, it starts to look less like a war and more like manic friction, where peace is just a product and the conflict is the engine. Still watching. When they spin the story, we slow it down. When they move the camera, we zoom back out. This has been your briefing. Stay skeptical.